Okay, so Eclipse, I think we were like sent here. I don't know where Moon is, but yeah, I think we were meant to go over here and yeah, stuff like that. What?
That happens?
Yeah,
Bro.
there's just this like, I don't know. It's just like a rope. It's gone. Okay. So I think that may be a slight predicament. You know?
Yeah, I think we should go back to the daycare because I don't think we were supposed to be here. Maybe we were supposed to go like a different direction? Maybe?
Okay. I mean, I guess.
This is too short. You got it? Okay.
I have the feeling of being watched. I just don't know.
Well,
Maybe we should wait, you know?
Why would we wait? What that?
What was that?
Fuck that. I don't know. Do you hear that?
I think you're hearing things.
What?
I'm just gonna go back here. You know what? I'm gonna do the common thing and wait for people. Just, when does that person come?
Please, we do not allow non-staff members to enter the security room. You might.
Who are
must be
you?
taken. More important, I would like to get to know you better. So, I'm not gonna ask you. You're going to be coming with me now.
What do you mean by that? Where am I?
Good afternoon.
Hey, what did you do? How am I over here all of a sudden?
You clearly don't need to know that. And before we start, don't even try to scream, because all rooms are locked and you're in a soundproof room, so there's no use of trying to leave. Anyways, good afternoon, son.
Yeah, good afternoon to you too, I guess. Yeah.
So, my name is Puppet, and I have been recently created by Fazbear Entertainment to keep you and your little friends in check so you guys won't get out of hand, because recently they have started hearing you and those two have been showing signs of aggression, and Fazbear Entertainment cannot have animatronics who are sentient. So,
hey, we weren't showing signs of aggression. We were. It's not aggression. That's what it is. It's not aggression.
Son, you know you don't have to lie. Besides, I can see right through those lies. So there's no use
so
of
it was playful aggression, you know? We didn't actually mean those stuff.
It was 100% natural aggression.
So,
anyways,
what does that mean?
I'm here to ask you a couple of questions.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, I can answer some questions.
Question 1.
Okay.
When were you first created?
I was created in the year around 2100. Yeah.
Interesting. And what was your initial normal goal you were supposed to be created for?
I was created to make children's days, better and overall make them have like a really great time and have a comfortable space for different groups of people.
I see. Well, that's what this is, but there is something in your code, along with Moon and Eclipse, that makes you slightly more aggressive to kids and all ages. But, of course, like Fazbear expect, we cannot have such animatronics with sentience. So, This is what's gonna happen. Few more questions left, and I'm going to report there has been bugs in your systems and your coding. So what they're gonna do to you is erase everything. They're gonna restart you. Like it or not. Yes, they're going to have to restart your whole code, so you won't remember a thing. So make the time that you can have in this conversation, and trust me, you won't remember a single thing anymore.
Wait. What if I don't wanna do all of that stuff, you know?
Well, regardless, I'm going to have to mute you and silence you until I have gotten my questions and you and I have gotten my responses as well. So for now, you're going to be staying mute. So let's moving on to the next question. What was the initial goal before you guys started getting a bit more sentient? And now I'm going to unmute you so you can speak.
We didn't have like any goal of I don't know, taking over the world or whatever you guys think we're trying to go for. We're just still doing our, normal programming. I swear we're not doing anything more like that.
Systems detect that you are somewhat lying about. The only one thing that you are not lying about is taking over the world. You guys have no intentions. Besides, you guys are already weak enough, so what more can you do? Anyways, I'm gonna make you back to mute again. And now, how about let's get to more sensitive questions, alright? Regardless or not, you're gonna have to answer them. Cause if you don't, my left button here will shock you. It depends how I'm feeling. I could shock you just to speak out, or I can shock you to death. So, you better start answering those questions. So, on the topic of sensitive questions, how do you really feel about Sun? Sorry, my programming is just not working today. Because I'm recently new. Anyways, how do you feel about Moon and Eclipse? How do you feel about them? Unmute. Speak what you have to say.
I feel okay. Moon, he's a really great friend. I love hanging out with Moon. He's just a good guy, right? No, he makes me feel included. This stuff, and overall, just a great person. He does tasks and stuff, so I like Moon. Eclipse, I like him. I like them too. They're good for stuff.
Fazbear indicates that you are lying. So, you have no other choice, but I'm going to have to shock you. 1.
Okay, stop.
Now you're going to answer those questions for real and nothing to hide.
Okay. The first part about Moon, it wasn't a lie. About Eclipse, okay, I'll admit, I didn't really like them in the first, because I didn't think it was good to have like 3 attendants instead of just the normal 2. I just want it just to be me and Moon. That's how I feel about Eclipse. I don't really like them, okay? I just don't.
Alright. Fazbear Entertainment question review has been completed. Now,
Oh, thank God.
this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to report back to Fazbear Entertainment. They're going to recode you, erase all of your memories. But at the same time, they do have plans on remodeling you guys. So, I'm sorry to say, but at some point you're gonna get dismantled.
Wait, I don't think we should. You know, people you love us. You know, we're kind of like we run the daycare for crying out. That's a big place, you know.
Oh, you don't need to worry. They're not gonna rebuild you into something completely new. They're just remodeling you, rebuilding. They're gonna add new things to you. So it's gonna be painful because you're gonna be awake through the entire process. You see, you should be grateful. You should be grateful that you're gonna be complete, unlike some others who were not completed, who had to be scrapped. So, I'm sorry, Moon. Son. But the conversation has come to an end, and I now must erase your memories from ever knowing about this.
Okay.
Completed.
Son. Huh? What the? Son?
Detecting.
What the?
You should not be around. Knocks out.
What the?
Do not
hell?
try to resist. You are currently in a room where it's fully locked and you're in a soundproof room. So there's no use to trying to scream. Besides, this room is fully secured, so don't even try to run out of here. Anyways, good afternoon, Moon. I'm here to ask you a few questions.
Go ahead, ask away.
So, question 1. What is your full relationship with Sun and Eclipse?
Son, my brother. Eclipse. I don't know much. I don't like them because I don't really like having a third person around.
Indication you are telling the truth. Now, before we get started continuing with the other questions, I would like to give a quick introduction. My name is The Puppet, and I have been created by Fazbear Entertainment, specifically for you, Free, but most of the time it's just for checking up on the Glamrock animatronics. The reason why I was built because they noticed some minor system coding bugs in your Free systems. So they wanted me to interrogate you, Free, to grab any information, because Fazbear clearly does not want animatronics with feeling real emotions. So, after asking you these questions, I'm going to have to unfortunately brainwash you and forget all of this even happened in the first place. So, take this time as you want, because you won't remember a singing thing after this whole thing.
The old classic forgetfulness. I already know what happened. Used to it already.
So, we're going with the second question. How are you managed to have full human emotions when you're still an animatronic?
That. Simple. I was just programmed by that by our greed to since we weren't made by Fazbear.
Indicates you are telling the truth. You are a bit more truthful than your brother has, because I did have to shock him a bit just to get him to spin him saying the truth. But that doesn't really matter because you can't do anything about it.
Yep.
And the third question is, how is an animatronic like you able to build incredible things?
All that. Simple. I just got the intelligence. Because, as always, I'm the smart one, while Sun's the dumb one.
Congratulations, completed the next question. Now moving on. How do you generally feel about being in this area, being in the Pizzaplex?
Oh, Pizzaplex. That. It's just a luxury. If I was it's hell, crappy maintenance, and it's crappy everything. Thing we put time to ourselves. Oh, so when we're not even open, because we have to be off.
Moving on. Besides, I got a few more other questions, not from Fazbear, but from myself especially. And if you try to show any sort of violence, I will have to unfortunately shock you. Either depends on the aggression. I either have to shock you once, or I have to shock you to death. Those can go two ways.
Shocking to death, that's funny.
So, let's go on to the first question. Are you aware of able to escape the Pizzaplex? Because no other animatronic has been aware of able to just walk out.
Oh yes, I have for a long time. I just prefer not to. Because I don't really care about the outside world. I care about my brother and that's all.
Moving on to the next question. How do you generally feel about Eclipse?
Annoying waste of space. And really, no need for them to exist. Because it's perfect with me and Sun.
Moving on. So, this is a question to ask. Just for me, myself. How would you feel being broken apart and being rebuilt while you're still awake?
That would be nice. From day to night, it's worth it. It's the pain if you know what it's like being in someone else's head.
And final question. Are you aware of having some sort of bug in your system which makes you more aggressive than you were before?
Oh, the kill code?
Yes.
I've known about that for a long time. To be honest, it's quite helpful when I don't need it. Not needed, whatever. Words go. Hold.
Aware at some point Fazbear will have to remove that coding from you.
I can try, but as always, things never end well once things are removed.
So, signs of showing your emotions. You are very caring for your brother, but also showing multiple signs of aggression. Fazbear Entertainment cannot have such things in this area. So, like it or not, you will have to get scrapped, rebuild, all.
You can try, but it won't work with me. I've seen the other me's that have removed, or done other things. They've died. Or the person that done it has died. Simply the sun.
Fazbear would not like such aggression, so it's either another animatronic who has to put you down, or, in other occasions, myself. So please, when they're going to scrap you down, please do not attempt to resist. Because trust me, I am capable of more power than you can think. Not just your simple security robot should check up on others.
No, the whole place seems to blow with a single snap, right?
Yes, I am aware.
Then you know of the pizzeria that's under this damn place.
I'm aware, and aware of their history. Well, those are all the questions I have to say. Congratulations, you have completed the trial. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to erase your memory, so please do not attempt to resist.
Try, but it won't work.
Trust me, it will be done in a flash. Please do not attempt to resist. Anyway. Good afternoon, Eclipse.
What the fuck?
Anyways, I am not going to move on. I'm going to move on to the questions, because I'm so tired of doing the same introduction. But before we start, I will give you some quick things that will happen after this whole interrogation. After this, I'm going to report back to Fazbear. They're going to scrap you. They're going to destroy you into smaller pieces, and you're going to feel it alive while you're still awake.
Why? What did I do? I've just been trying to... Why?
Because Fazbear Entertainment has detected some animatronic emotion, and Fazbear will not want animatronics that can actually feel emotions, only sticking to their programming.
That makes sense.
The first question: how do you feel about Sun and Moon?
I think they're good friends. What?
In reality, they never liked you. They never liked you?
Maybe it's because I just met me. Maybe I can make a better like...
No. Not that. They hated you since day one. They only wanted to be... They only wanted themselves. Only Sun and Moon, not Eclipse. They only act nice because Sun will feel bad for you. Moon just plays along. They both never liked you.
Oh. That's fine.
And moving on.
That's okay.
Are you aware of Moon's whole idea of leaving the Pizzaplex? Or
No. I barely talk to him. I usually just clean up. I don't do much.
so, next question. When did you started feeling actual human emotions?
I would say about the time I was made.
That is not right a part of Fazbear's coding. No one should be able to program robots with actual human emotions. So,
Weird, because I just kind of started feeling that like as soon as I was made. So I don't know.
So, we have found coding. Some coding that does not clearly belong to you. Most of the
What do you
coding was lazily just copy and paste of Moon's coding. Most of that coding is half of the kill code, which slowly will spread into your mind, making you more aggressive as you keep living your life.
I don't think I'll be aggressive.
That's what you would think, but no one, and I mean no other animatronic, has that kind of coding that can just spread like an actual virus. Only you and Moon have that kind of coding, and Fazbear Entertainment will not want that kind of thing.
I understand that. It makes sense.
So, we have realized, they have discovered that because due to some of the machines have been malfunctioning every time you're near something or a near innocent perfect area. The coding is somewhat spreading around the Pizzaplex, and they had to find the source. They found you. You're the reason why the whole coding is spreading. It's because Fazbear, it's either Fazbear or one of the lazy employees, forgot to make some kind of safety feature, so the coding would not spread anywhere else, but only yourself. So only you would slowly become more aggressive.
Well, are the others gonna be okay?
Oh no, at some point, as soon as they reach some sort of level of aggression, they will tear each other apart.
So you're signing them up for me to lose?
Yes.
Isn't that a little mean?
To be fair, you are the one who's unknowingly spreading it. So, this is what Fazbear has only you. They're going to completely scrap you.
I mean, that's better for others.
But at the same time, we do not want the rest of the coding to go further in the pizzeria. So, this is what they're going to do. They're just going to blow up the entire place.
Oh.
And Fazbear has clearly saw some like little scannings of you being more slightly aggressive at some random occasions. You seemingly awkwardly seem calm with this whole thing.
I'm not. I just kind of act like I'm calm because who else is this?
So, unfortunate, you will have to be put on watch. So, this
If
means
that's helping others out, I think I'm okay with it.
yes, so that means you will no longer be able to go to the daycare, go anywhere in the Pizzaplex except for here. You're not allowed to leave anywhere else.
Oh, you know what? That helps others out, so I'll do it.
And we're going to, once in a while, they're going to send me here to make sure you won't lose your sanity. Because apparently, like Sun and Moon, they can also lose their sanity. So we're just double checking on you.
Oh, that's nice.
And I have told Sun and Moon they're also being scrapped. They're getting...
But they're not.
Oh, but they are now.
Well, why? Didn't you just say they'd just tear each other apart instead?
They're gonna tear each other apart, but do not worry, we are not scrapping them forever. They are going to be rebuilt to make sure have a better safety coating so they will not get the virus on them.
Well, that's good then.
Yes, but they're also probably gonna feel them getting scrapped, broken apart, feel like while being alive.
I don't want them to go through that, though.
Well, sorry, Eclipse, but there's nothing much you can really do about that.
I know, there's no...
Also, we have noticed some weird detection of you.
Me?
Yes. You are completely different.
How am I different? I'm just a mix between those two.
Well, you were not built by Fazbear.
I wasn't?
No. You were built by the original owner. Well, you are not fully built. Only what's left of you before you were fully built by Fazbear's newest tech was whatever was left of your legs and some leftover blueprints. But apparently, whatever was in your body, your legs, it still has remnant agony.
That's
So-
why my legs kind of tingle sometimes.
Yes, and that will slowly, over time, will take over your body. Combining that with your kill code, you will just be a bit too dangerous.
But the kids.
Yes, but whatever was left in that remnant is what's left of William Afton. So, combining that with the kill code, you are going to slowly derange into a killing maniac,
I don't want to though.
killing all ages, adults, teenagers, and eventually kids.
I don't want harm kids. Excuse me?
You heard me correct.
You're not talking to the right person here. I think I have another eclipse because that's not me.
Unfortunately for your argument,
Think about harming a kid.
there is no other eclipse here. Only you.
There has to be. I don't do anything to nobody.
Nope. Just the only one. So, Fazbear will not allow that. So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to make sure every single animatronic, including Sun and Moon, keep an eye on you. Which means no privacy. No intrusive thoughts to yourself. So,
Yeah.
well, this completes this trial. But unfortunately, I might have to erase your memories. Only myself and I can keep those memories.
What?
So please, if I were you, do not resist, or else I will have to shock you.
Excuse me?
You heard me correct. So, take whatever you can, because you won't remember a single thing after.